Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It is James here at Garage Gym Fitness. Welcome to this evening's session of sexy booty and shoulders resistance band session. I'm going to take you very quickly through the resistance bands. We'll do a quick warm up. My chum, best buddy, fitness dude over here, Hattie, is with me on live stream as well. Thumbs up from the tech director. Sounds good. Anybody watching, obviously just give me a thumbs up or a hello or a whatever, just to say that sound is fine and I'm not shouting, because I do tend to shout. I get very excited about all of this. Anyway, so tonight we're going to do obviously legs, booty and upper body, shoulders. The legs and booty bands, we're going to use, the band looks like this, and I get them in a little bag like this. I order them from Amazon. I will put a link below the video here so you can go check them out. You get 3 of these bands, varying obviously resistance. I'm going to use a medium band tonight. And then in the other bag, you get, here we go, you get the 5 bands of resistance. So you've got high intensity, not quite so high, and then a kind of medium, which is a black one, red one, which is kind of medium light, and then a yellow, which is a nice light band. So if you're a beginner or you've not used bands before, I would say use the yellow and the reds to start with until you get comfortable with the exercises, and then obviously we can move up through the resistance. Last thing I would say, is bring or wear a set of gloves, because as you get into the heavier bands, they do chafe a little bit on your hands and can sort of pinch your skin a little bit. And if you start using them a lot, obviously, you know, the bands will wear on your hands. Anyway, that's all I've got to say, I think. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment below if you want to, and we'll get straight into it. So we're going to start warming up with the shoulder rolls. Let's do 10 forwards. Oh, God, I'm exhausted already. And 10, and then we're going to do 10 backwards. Just get everything nice and loose. And 10, good. Okay, knee to elbow. I'm going to do 10 of these on each side. Good, we're just crunching the knee up, so we're actually warming up the abs as we do this. So driving the knee as high as you can. Last one, 10, and then we're going to go into some bodyweight squats. So coming down, making sure you keep that weight into the heels, sitting back into the hips. So getting those knees nice and warm. You're going to need them nice and warm in a minute for what I've got lined up for you. Okay, good stuff. I'm not counting. How many have we done? That's 6, 7, 8, 9. Good stuff. And 10. Okay, someone's leaving me comments already. Hey, nice to see you. Kenya Fit Mum. What an awesome channel. Go check her out. She is really good fun. She's got some good sessions on her channel now as well. Yeah, great fun. Great to see. I haven't seen any of your videos lately though, young lady. So you need to get back on that treadmill or whatever it is you like doing. Anyway, jumping jacks next. Let's do 20 of these. Last 2, 20. Good job. Okay. Got one more for you. It's a bit nasty because we're going to kind of do the same thing in a minute. So we're just going to do some lunges. Let's do 5 on each leg. Making sure that front knee doesn't go beyond the toes. Good job. Well done, Hattie. Excellent. Good stuff. 2 more, 1 on each leg. 1 and 2. Good. Okay, so traditionally I normally start with the upper body, but tonight I thought I'd reverse it, switch it on its head. We're going to do 1 round of everything, so there's no repeat in the exercises. If you want to go back and do it again, obviously you can. It's going to take about 20 minutes. Each interval is a 40-second workout and then a 15-second rest, which basically in this sort of workout gives you enough time just to change the bands. Okay, so we're going to start off with a squat and a pulse. So popping your band on over your legs. And you want it, I guess, positioned just above your knees. And you're going to want to sort of brace against it. So if you're picturing coming down in not really a sumo squat, but quite a wide squat. So you're going to sit down, then you're going to pulse your legs twice and come back up. Okay, makes sense? I'm asking you, Hattie, does that make sense? You have no idea, you're trying to sort your bloody bands out, aren't you? Right. Okay. You're going hard here? All right. Good luck with that. Okay. Right, so we've got 15-second lead in, and then we're going to go into the 40-second work. Hopefully you can, oh, hang on. Hopefully you can hear the beeper. I'll turn this, oh my days. Okay, I can't see anything because I've got my glasses on. Okay, sounds up high. 7 seconds, here we go. So we're going to squat down, pulse twice, and then back up again. Here we go, down, 1 and 2, and back up. And down, 1 and 2. The only thing I'll say is when you're pushing against the band, before you go down, just make sure that you keep your knees above your toes. The tendency with the band pulling your legs in is that your knees will dip inwards. Don't allow that to happen. Now get as low as you can. This is going to work right into your glutes. This is kind of a glute activation exercise because a lot of the other exercises we're going to do in a minute are going to affect the glutes a lot. So we want to get them nice and warm. Keeping it going. Last one. Just squeeze one more in. Good job. Okay, 15-second rest. And then we're going to slip that band off. So we're next going to do a Bulgarian split squat. So grabbing your red band, going to pop it under your foot, coming forwards, take your back leg back, and we're going to split squat down and up. Just grab, make sure you've got a bit of resistance in the band, so you're pushing against it as you pull up. Keep your back straight, don't lean forwards, and obviously keep that knee behind the toes. Can you see that all right? I'll go sideways. Let's go sideways. Okay, we've got about halfway. And then we're going to swap legs. Whew. Good stuff. 5 seconds. Oh. Well, I don't know about you, but my bum's warming up now. Okay, taking the other leg back. All right, have a little rest for a second. 5 seconds then, into position. Back leg back. Back straight. Coming down, pushing up. Good stuff, well done. Obviously, you don't want to let go of the band in between the sessions, otherwise you get the wrong intensity on different legs. Am I waffling? I think I am a bit. Okay, keep going, 18 seconds. Keep going. Keep going, mate, you're doing well. 10 seconds. These are tough. Glad we're only doing them once. Oh. Okay, good. Grabbing your purple band. What we're going to do this time, we're going to put our foot in each end. If that makes sense. Grabbing in the middle. So you want your foot in each bend of the hoop. Taking the feet quite wide apart, straight legs. And then we're going to want to stand up, pulling the band nice and straight. So it's a Romanian deadlift. Good job. Good, keeping the legs nice and straight. Oh, that's tough. You want to make it harder, grab the band further apart. Oh. So this is going to get into your lower back and your glutes. So I sneaked a back exercise in there, or a couple actually, just to help along with the shoulders. Oh. Good stuff. Well done. Okay, next up. Back on with the leg band. So we're going to stay with the leg band now for the next few. And we're going to do hip thrust and pulse. So Some people know them as a glute bridge. So we're going to come up, pulse twice, and back down. Back up and down. Back up, down. Just make sure you keep your hips nice and high while you're pulsing. God, I can certainly feel that in my glutes now. Well done. How are you getting on with that hard band, Hattie? Okay. Hard but good. That's what I like to hear. Okay. There we go. Last one of those. Perfect. Well done. And then we're going to roll over onto our front and we're going to do donkey kicks. I should imagine most of you are familiar with these if you've been following me along now for a few weeks. So we're going to come up and back. Now the band may ride up a little bit, hopefully not. If it does, just stop and adjust. We're just going to do the right hand side to start with. And then we'll swap and do the left. Good job. Keep going. Keep your head up a little bit. Don't arch your back. Try not to move any other part of your body other than your leg. And your glutes, obviously, is getting the activation. So you should be feeling it here. Good job. Keep it going. Good stuff. Okay, swapping sides. So we're going over onto the left side now. You don't have to turn around. I'm just doing it for demonstration purposes. Okay, 5 seconds. Here we go. Keeping the weight over your hands into your shoulders. Here we go. Good stuff. Keep going. We're about halfway now. Five seconds. Oh, I'm done. God, that's certainly starting to bite. Okay, oysters next. So we come down, we lie down on our sides. Feet together, knees slightly bent or legs slightly bent. And then we're just going to lift up against the band and pulse it out. So 1, 2, so on. No need to count, James. You got it on a timer. Oh. God. Good job. Keep it going. We're just coming up on 10 seconds left. Okay, 10 seconds. Here we go. Make it count. Last 3 or 4. Last one. Oh, I'm done. Goodness me. Right. 15 seconds, then we're on the other side. How are we doing, all right? Bum alive, is it? My bum is feeling it, I know that. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Okay, 10 seconds, just under. I'm struggling now. Oh my days, that is absolute murder. Okay, so standing up now. Band is going to go around your ankles. This is the absolute killer to finish off the round. And we're just going to pulse that leg back. So pushing back as hard as you can. Try and keep your balance. If you need to hold on to something, grab hold of a chair or something. Worktop, wherever you are. And you're going to feel this probably in both glutes, because obviously the one that's on the floor is trying to keep you balanced, while the other one is doing the work and pushing the band back. Oh. You probably feel this in your hamstring as well, a little bit, back of your thigh. It's all good. 5 seconds. Oh, good job. Okay, good. 15 seconds and then swap. Wow. Okay, so at the end of this one, we're going to have a couple of minute break. So grab yourself some water. Quickly towel off if you need to. It's quite a sweat-inducing exercise, this. Oh, 3, 8. Oh, boy. Keep going, guys. Last 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4. Good job. Okay, couple of minutes rest now. That's the end of the leg band section, I should say. I'm going to get a little drink. Hello, who have we got here? Hi Gliss Fitness, nice to see you. Sorry, I bend down a bit. How are we doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming along. Good to see you. All right? You all right?
Yes, sorry, your daughter's texting.
Oh, okay, fine. Good stuff. Right, have a little drink, people. By the way, if you like my t-shirt and you'd like one, sorry, it's a bit bright, isn't it? You see that? Please do head down to the link below. I think it's spreadshirt.com, spreadshirt.co.uk/G's prints. Go check out those. Yes, I do make a tiny little bit of commission, but everything helps towards the channel. Oh boy. And obviously, if this is your first time here, make sure you give the video a like, subscribe. We do these twice a week. I do upload some static videos as well, sometimes that I record, but I'm actually quite getting into doing the live sessions. So I may even just up it next year in January and go to maybe 3 sessions a week. Although it's still quite a lot of work to do with all of that, but it's all good. I just thoroughly enjoy it. And in some ways it's stressful leading up to it, but a lot more fun while you're doing it. You actually feel like you're communicating with public. Okay, good. So we're going to start with a double overhead press. Now, if you're not familiar with these, if you imagine you're doing it with dumbbells or a barbell in the gym, you're going to hold the band up to your chest, up to the top of your shoulders, top of your chest. And then we're going to drive the band up nice and high. Make sure the arms are nice and straight, keeping the back nice and straight, pelvis pushed forward, core engaged, driving up. Do not arch your back, so try not to lean back. Okay, we're going to go in 5 seconds. Here we go. So black band if you're feeling up to it. Bearing in mind we're going for 40 seconds this time. Those of you that have done these with me before, we've started in the first session. This is round 3 now. So I think we're, what are we, week 10, week 11, something like that. So I figured we need to up the time and up the band. We started at 30-second intervals, went to 35 seconds, now we're at 40. Probably keep it at 40 for a couple of weeks and then we'll go up again 45. But it's always a good reason to increase the band resistance as well. So that's the beauty of the bands. You just change band and suddenly everything gets heavy again. Okay, we're going to go side lat raise now. So grabbing a yellow band, I definitely recommend yellow. Red will be too strong probably. Having said that, if the yellow resistance isn't that great, just have a little bit of a loop at the end and then start from there. You want to make sure you've got resistance all the way through the movement. So if you get to kind of there and it's a bit floppy, then don't, just grab yourself a bit more resistance. So you're under tension the whole way up, so up and down. That's good. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. About 15 seconds left. Oh, God, feeling that tonight. Good stuff. Well done. Changing sides. And remember where you've grabbed the band before to increase your resistance. Make sure you do the same on the other side. Otherwise, you're going to end up with different intensities. It'll be like holding a 5K on one side and a 4K on the other. Okay, here we go. Keep it going. It's about 16 seconds left. And 5 seconds. Good. Okay, grabbing your red one now. We're going to go for a front raise and then a pull apart. So I will show you. I would recommend if you're starting out, you either do it with the yellow one or red band with 1 foot on the band. You want a little bit of flex in the front so you can bring the band up shoulder height, and then we're going to pull it apart across our chest. So this is going to work a little bit into our chest, but also into our scapula, so our shoulder blades, and the trapezius muscles which run down sort of in between the shoulder blades. You do about 3 or 4 of these and then it really starts to warm up. You feel your traps start to burn. So keep it going. Make sure you keep your arms straight throughout the whole movement. Try not to let them bend. Otherwise it kind of negates the shoulder part of the exercise. Okay, good. Whew, that was a quick 40 seconds. Next up, bent over row. So I'm going to do this with a black, but if you want to do it with a red, we're going to go bent over row position, band under both feet, back nice and flat and straight, knees slightly soft, and then we're just going to pull up to our armpits. Good stuff. Keeping the head sort of fairly neutral, keeping that back nice and flat, so try not to hunch the back. And we're really contracting those shoulder blades, really pulling those arms up, tightening up the shoulder blades as we do it. Good job, keep going. Good stuff. Okay, last 6 seconds. Good job, well done. Okay, the final one, or not final one, sorry. Next one, you'll take the purple band. Again, putting it under both feet. It's very similar to the bent over row. What I want you to do is hold your feet out straight. And we're going to try to pull the band towards our tummy. So we're going to pull back and then forwards. Now you won't probably pull the purple band all the way back. But what I want you to do is work into your middle back. So not so much, although you're contracting your shoulder blades, it's not a shoulder blade or trapezius exercise. You're working into the mid back, possibly even the lower back a little bit. So we're kind of leaning into it. So you're pulling back with your back as well as your arms. It's a good arm workout as well, this one, to be fair. Good for the biceps. Good stuff. Keep going. Last 5 seconds. Keep the band under tension all the time. Don't let it fly back. Oh, good job. Well done. Okay, we've got 2 more left. So it's 1 exercise on both sides. So what we're going to do, hold your hand out in front of you, holding onto the band. Then you're going to grab halfway down the band, cross your body. Imagine you're pulling back on a bow, and we're just going to pull back with the arm. So it's kind of a sort of tricep movement, I suppose, in a little way. But you're kind of working into the upper shoulders as well. It's not an easy one, it's a bit awkward. Just do the best you can. Imagine, as I say, you're pulling a string back on a bow. You have to kind of find your tension to get a decent stretch out of it. In fact, probably should have gone red on this one, but it's all good. So learning curve. It's all a big learning curve. Keep it going. Got 5 seconds left and we're going to switch sides. And it'll all fall apart because coordination goes all over the place. Okay, swapping sides. I'm going to have a go with the red one. See if I can. Got cramp in my arm now. Okay, so holding on to it like a bow. And then we're just going to pull back. So good. Oh. Yeah, good. Very good. God, I can't believe how quick this session's gone. We're done. I shouldn't say that because you'll all leave now. Still got the cool down. Oh, good job. Well done, everyone. Okay, so that is the end of the session. We got 2-minute break, and then we'll get into some stretches, And then we'll call that it. Thanks everybody for coming along, checking us out tonight. Appreciate that. As I said before, please give it a like if you liked it. Obviously, subscribe to the channel for more videos coming out. I think there's about, I don't know now, 60, 65 videos on my channel, so go check them out. All kind of different things. I've done a cardio hit session, 25-day cardio hit session. Lots of resistance band stuff, some tutorials on there as well, how to use the bands in different ways, different parts of your body. And obviously the live sessions. I don't know how many we've done now, Hattie. How many have we done? 15 or 16? Something like that. Have to say the beginning ones were terrible. The exercises were great, but unfortunately the recording quality wasn't great. I'm still learning, but hopefully now I've got it kind of sorted. I know the sound fluctuates a little bit. I think that's my Bluetooth connection with my laptop. Depending what position I'm in, it tends to fade in and out. So apologies if it gets a bit crackly. Anyway, we've got 50 seconds. I'm just going to collect my bands up and get them out of the way. And we're just going to do a little stretch out. You ready to go? Might as well do it now, yeah? Okay, good. Right, let's do it. So down onto your tummy to start with. Going to start with a nice little Cobra Pose, just to stretch up through the lower back, through the glutes. Just lifting up, lift your head up, look to the ceiling. Nice stretch into your lower back, into your glutes. And then we're just going to curl it back down. Next one, we're going to come up and then go down into a downward dog. So we're going to come up into the Cobra Pose, curl the toes under, and then we're going to come into a downward dog. Walking the feet forward or the hands back, whichever. Pushing down through the heels. Don't let the heels touch the ground. And then we're just going to walk through it. It just stretches out those calf muscles, hamstrings a little bit. Very good. Okay, and relax down. And then we're going to come into a cat-cow pose. So lifting your back up, arching your back up, push the weight to the front so you're pushing down through your hands. Your shoulders get a nice stretch, which is quite key as we've been butchering them for the last 10-15 minutes. Good stuff. Okay, and then we're going to swap back. Weight goes backwards, pushing back through your glutes. Drop your belly to the floor, contracting those abs, just pushing down through the abs. Good, and then we're just going to fall back gently onto our feet, reaching up with the fingers, stretching out with the hands. Walk the fingers away from you, sort of pull them back, but walk them away, if that makes sense. So you're really stretching through your upper chest, top of your back and your shoulders. Very good. Okay, coming around onto your front, sitting on your bum. I'm just going to bring your feet together. Make sure you keep your back straight, shoulders back, pushing down on your knees till you get a nice good stretch across your front of your pelvis and into your hips. Stretching those hip flexor muscles. And then we're going to grab hold of the balls of your feet and just pull them gently apart to start with. And keeping the knees pushed down, you get a nice increased stretch across your pelvis there. Fantastic. Okay, stretching out one leg. I'm going to curl the toes back towards you first, just with the foot. And then you're going to reach down, grab them with your fingers if you can, if you've got that flexibility. And then keeping, excuse me, fizzy water, I shouldn't drink that. Keeping your knee flat to the floor, pushing down with your chest to your knee. Keeping it nice and tight. Good, and then relax. Swapping sides, do the same. So we're curling the toes back by themselves to start with. Grab them with the fingers, keep the knee flat, pull back. And then we're going down towards the knee with the chest. Very good. Okay, and relax. Then we're going to come up into a lunge. So we're going to stay kneeling to start with. So a kneeling lunge. Take the back knee reasonably far back. You want to be able to open up the hips, so you're really pushing the hips down towards the floor. So you're sort of doing like a half split session, I suppose. Make sure you keep this heel flat to the floor. Really open up those hips. And then what I want you to do is just come up onto the back foot. Support your weight with your hand if you need to. And then we're just going to stretch down a little bit deeper into that stretch. Gently lower the knee back down, and then we're going to rotate round. And just rotate the hand that's at the ceiling round and round, so it just works into the back of your scapula, into your shoulder blade, into those traps again, just helps loosen those up. Okay, and then we're going to swap and do the other side. So right foot forward or other foot forward, depending which one you started with. Coming forwards. If you can't get a decent sort of opening to your pelvis, just take that back leg back a bit, and then really stretch forward. You kind of want your knee, I guess your leg sort of 90 degrees. Okay, so you don't want this knee to come past the toes. Keep the heel on the floor, coming up on the back foot, just stretching out a bit more, coming a little bit lower if we can, and then down again, hand on the floor, rotate round, shoulder roll, good stuff, and down. Okay, good, back up on your feet. You're going to stretch across your shoulders. So you're pulling that arm across, and then you're going to brace against the bent arm, really push, 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 driving it forwards. Keep that bent arm really stiff so that you can't push it away. Good. Drop to the other side. Other side. Push. Good stuff. Keep going. And relax. Okay, final one. Interlock your fingers. Going to bring them up behind you. Opening up the chest, pulling the shoulders back. And then once we're comfortable, we're going to lift the hands up. Really stretch into the upper back, upper shoulders. Good stuff. Fantastic. Well done. Okay, well done, everyone. Again, thank you very much for coming along. It's great to see you. Thank you to those guys that have left me some comments. Appreciate that. And yeah, really look forward to seeing you next time. I would suggest, I think we had a chat just before we started. I think we probably will do one on Sunday. I think by then we'll be bored with Christmas. We'll have eaten too much. So it'll be time to do some exercise again. So I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. I might combine a body weight and band session again with a timer and see how that goes. Yeah, so I'll let you know. But obviously I'll put a posting up, sometime in the afternoon before that, so you can check that out and see if you want to come and join. Anyway, I will see you soon. Have a fantastic Christmas. Thank you so much for your support this year. I started out in April. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of learning, and yeah, it's been good fun, and I've made some good friends so far on YouTube, and looking forward to making lots more next year. So until then, see you then. All the best. Bye bye.